Do not be afraid.
There's you. Damn, that's good looking, dude. I twist my head toward the voice. Tears flood my blurry vision at the bright glow of lamplight.
Try not to move.
The voice is calm, steady, and commanding. But more importantly, it's a stranger's voice. One thought cuts through my mental fog. I have no idea who this is, and I'm completely at their mercy. Stay away from me! My words come out in little more than a creaky whisper. I clamp my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound.
No.
No? Who the hell is this? I'm gonna sit up. That sounded threatening. I manage to push myself up on one elbow, but my head swims and my surroundings give an alarming lurch.
A stubborn patient.
I don't have the strength to dignify that with a response. Instead, I pull the sheet up higher and wipe my eyes until my vision clears. Oh shit, he got that pose too. Yeah, that's a doctor pose. God damn.
Seriously, you dogs again?
Scattered laughter and cheers rise from the audience. I drag my eyes upwards. A well-dressed man stands on the table in front of me, his broad shoulders framed by the thick lapels of a trench coat.
This really is the last time, all right?
This time when he speaks, the audience falls silent, as though bewitched by his magnetic presence or rich, low voice. But nothing is as captivating as his smile. He beams at the crowd around him, a performer on his makeshift stage.
Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is this your first time in a radio?
He says it lightly with a genuine air of curiosity. Do I stick out that much?
No, but I'm certain I'd remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around Lowtown.
Damn, he's smooth. The Riz.
Yeesh.
God damn.
I'm kind of risen right now.
Yeah, you're on point. Jeez.
Jumpy, aren't you?
His tone is so light and carefree that I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin on his knuckles and regards me with an inscrutable little smile. Didn't you see that shadow just now? It was massive. Moved like a beast. Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound, but the stranger's smile doesn't falter.
The only beasts I've seen are the Wix drooling regulars, though this did catch my eye.
Yo, you stole my key, you son of a bitch. Well played. With a flourish of his hand, my in-room key appears dangling from his finger. It turns on its chain, glittering when it catches the light. My hands fly to my cloak pockets and, sure enough, find them flat. He crooks his finger, beckoning. I've already taken 2 steps forward before some stifled instinct stops me. Something feels wrong. Still on the edge, thrumming with so much adrenaline that the stranger's shadow flickers at the edges of my vision. I always attract the worst kinds of attention, but I can't get rattled now. For one thing, I needed to oh my god, the bare thigh as well? God damn, game. They're giving us everything. Jeez.
Giving you a lot of service.
Yeah, they are.
It just costs 1 key.
Hey.
I spin around and come face to face with a pack of soulless.
Watch your step. It's deeper than it looks.
Let's go, that's perfect.
Gotcha. You look lost, little sparrow.
Oh, hell to the yeah. In the shroud of darkness behind him, shapes like massive tentacles twist and coil around the wooden beams. He has his own tentacles.
Oh, shit.
I can't focus. The soulless's growls ring in my ears. They're not advancing, but that could change at any second. Panic rises in my throat as I struggle to track them.
Hey. Eyes on me.
My stomach rolls as I tear my eyes away from the soulless.
Don't ignore someone who's talking to you. It's not polite.
For a moment, anger knocks my fear aside. Who is this bastard?
Fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy. I'm trying to fight for my life here. You're looking so sexy up there talking your shit. I'm distracted. Kinda distracted by the soulless about to maul me.
Only on my command.
They are so sexy. God damn. The blood spatter, the eyes, the angle. Oh my god, the hair. Moonlight silvers the edge of their stiletto knife. Their face and hands are splattered with blood. And the soulless. My eyes dart past my unexpected rescuer to the misshapen form behind them. The soulless's many eyes, once restless and vibrant, now look dull and waxy. A red pool spreads slowly from under its body. Numb with shock, I can't help but stare. It's dead. After all the people it's killed. After nearly killing me twice. I can hardly believe it. Well... I gingerly take the offered hand. The stranger's gaze dips to my bandages. Pale lips part on the brink of a question, then close again. With a strength belying their slight frame, they pull me to my feet. As soon as I'm on my own 2 feet again, they pull away from me and start wiping the blood from their face and hands. Stay there. They turn away from me stiffly, leaning over the soulless's gangly body. You're shorter than I thought. I like that. You saved me. You were at the Cenobium. I like you're shorter than I thought. That's... Yeah, let's fuck with them a little bit. You're shorter than I thought. They give me a startled look before their eyes narrow. It seems I've touched a nerve. Oh, that's a perfect... Yeah, I love that. Even with how tired I am, I'm not sure I'll get a wink of sleep. I'm about to say goodnight to Kadosh when someone staggers out of the wet wick and right into me. I stumble back. It was teetering on the edge of the filthy gutter.
Fulgur?
The next thing I know, a pair of warm arms catch me around the waist. I find myself staring up at Kadosh, pressed against his chest. His grasp loosens, but he doesn't quite let me go. Something shifts in his gaze. His eyes fix on my face, and I feel myself growing hot all over at his intense scrutiny. What does he see in me? What's he looking for? Kadosh?
My apologies.
Even after he moves away, the warmth of his touch lingers through my clothes. I quickly tug my cloak straight, trying to recollect my scattered thoughts. Good night. Thanks for everything today.
You are most welcome.
Our eyes meet, and Leander offers me his hand again.
There you go. Hand holding on demand.
Lewd.
This is so lewd. Is this okay to show on this channel?
I know, right? A lump forms in my throat. I'm certain Leander sees it in my face. The flicker of desperation. His voice lowers to a whisper.
Anything you want, Fulgur.
Yeah, I'm 100% changing the name when we play the long game. Touch his face. I blurt out the first request that comes to my mind. Can I touch your face?
Oh, sure.
I lean over the table, hesitating, before I reach for his face. When my fingers graze his jaw, Leander laughs softly.
That tickles. It's fine, you can just...
He takes my wrist, angling my hand so he can press his cheek into my palm. Warmth spreads under my fingertips. A surprised breath escapes me. Gently, I run my thumb down the ridge of the scar on his cheek, and he shudders, his earring jingling against my knuckles.
You're getting awfully bold.
I take a step backward, but my back hits a wall, as Veer follows me in lockstep. I turn only to find his left hand resting on the wall beside my head, caging me in.
Come it on!
Come it on, baby! It had to happen eventually. Veer reaches for me. His fingers curl around my chin and lift, forcing me to meet his lidded gaze. My eyelid twitches.
Cliché, I know, but let me tell you a little secret.
Veer leans in until his lashes tickle my cheek, and the warm, faintly spiced scent of his hair drowns out the stench of greasy cooking fires and chimney smoke.
There's nothing you can hide from me.
His voice is so low, so supple I could slip into it.
The betrayal, the loss of hope, the sheer desperation that drives you still to search and search to no end. I could give you something new to live for.
I swallow thickly. How could he possibly know? No, this must be some kind of trick. But for once, Veer isn't smiling. Veer takes a shuddering breath.
You're trembling. What if you and I went somewhere quieter, alone?
Was Princess good company?
Who?
The soulless who escorted you back.
You named it Princess.
Jealous?
I return.
Damn, that's what the fuck? That's Riz, Jesus Christ.
Riz is so real right now, man. Everything coming out of this man's mouth is just a challenge. Oh, here we go. You have no idea.
I think your nickname is more fitting.
Sparrow. Not sure where he's got it from. Maybe I should tell him to call me by my name. But it's kind of nice. Not that I'd ever tell him that. Ace pitches his voice low.
Quiet.
My heart leaps into my throat. I'm suddenly acutely aware of the heat radiating off of Ace's body, the feeling of his leg grazing my thigh, the closeness of his breath. This is bad. I squirm against him and earn a burning crimson glare. Do we really have to? His hand covers my mouth, muffling my whispers. He shakes his head. Don't. Ooh. My eyes trail up the teal markings. They coil around his arm, his bicep. They lead up to Ace's collarbone, to the cords hanging around his neck, and to the smuggest smirk I've ever seen. Glare at him. I would love nothing more than to chew him out, but his hand is clamped over my mouth. I fix him with the deadliest glare I can muster. Ace responds with a wolfish grin, and I realize I've locked myself into eye contact with him. A thrill jolts through me, my face hot beneath his touch. This can't be happening. Why am I getting worked up in this situation? The alley clears out as footsteps rush away from us. We stay still until they're distant, melting into the rumble of the quarter. Only then does Ace take his hand off my mouth. When we finally step back into the moonlight, the night air is ice on my skin. I feel dazed and the need to keep my eyes off of Ace at all costs. Was that really necessary? The tremble to my voice is nothing but embarrassing.
Staying in was the best option. Would be a hassle to run into them with you there. Come on, Sparrow. Let's get you home before you're framed for murder.
Very funny. Didn't you learn your lesson earlier? I'm almost impressed. There's not many people who could sneak up on me like that. They fold their arms, pointedly staring me down. I thought nearly getting eaten would teach you that being out at lone at night is dangerous. I'm not alone, am I? Min looks at me in blank confusion for a moment, before realization dawns. Are you always so persistent? I don't really know how to read them. The shift between aggressive and hesitant without warning, and I have no idea how to tell them which way they'll swing. But I can't help feeling a little thrill when pink sweeps across their cheeks. God damn it, I can't read today. They're so cute! They're blushing. They really do break very easily. They're tsundere to a fault. It's adorable. I kind of have to be. It's how I stay alive. Min recovers their composure quickly, their mouth shifting into a frown. They glance away, eyes sweeping across the street. Their gaze seems to linger on a particular building, another tavern by the sign outside, before they look back at me. You've been lucky so far, but it won't last. Nobody in this city is trustworthy. Not even you? Especially not me. God damn, that's good.
Yeah, it's a fantastic one.
There with the
CG.
5, man. Let's go.